Right, good morning guys. I just want to use this previous candle on the 15-minute that we just had as an example of a trade. So first things first, so we either trade on this system, we either trade on the 15 minutes or on the 30 minutes. And either of those we look one time frame back to the 1 hour, so we need alignment at least one time frame back. In a better, or when we want to take bigger trades, then we have to look another time frame back, so to the 4 hour. If we want to trade on the 1 hour, we also get trade signals here. Then we need to look back to at least the 4 hour, but preferably to the daily as well. So for this example, I'm just going to stick to this. I always have the 15 and the 30-minute open, just to have double the opportunity. We looked at that candle there. So in a previous video I did talk about the channels that we have and the ribbons on the chart. So the M78 channel is that one there, that's already yellow, so that's indicating a downward trend. Same with the M78, that one has just turned yellow. So remember, we say when it just switches over there could be volatility there, so we don't trade close to that switch over. Anyway, we go back to the 4 hour. There we don't have alignment on the M78, although we have on the ribbon. We can zoom in a little bit on the ribbon and on the T-Con channel. That is the one with the more straighter lines. Also T-Con, there we have alignment, the ribbon as well. Another indicator is the center line or the cheat line, that dotted line inside the ribbon. So we don't want it outside there. We want it inside, because outside shows to a bit of loss of momentum, like there it touched. You see there was a bit upward candles, upward movement, and then it came down and it picked up momentum to where it is now. It was, remember, we're talking about this candle here, this trade. So the colors of these trades, let me just bring it in for you. So this is what the telegram signals look like. That was the 15-minute. It was a blue one. Okay, I copied the wrong one now. I copied this one. So when the color entry is blue, that's what it looks like. And then it will also give you that blue color there. That's a strong sell signal. So the blue is the strongest one. The green, I'm just taking this. While we've got this image here, let me just show you. It gives you a possible entry price, and then your target 11 points, and your stop loss is 7 points. I'm not sure which one that was, and your cut stop loss is 9. Oh, that's the second one, sorry. And your target and your target 1 and target 2. Let me just move this away and show you the sample. Well, there is a green sample of a green one. So a green signal is the weakest one you can get, and then the red one, just to touch on that as well, that is a wild card entry. So there could be swings, so also only go for the closest target. So there was, if you look carefully there, it was T9. Now that was the, sorry, jumping around there, that one there, T9. So you had 9 points, which is really good. Your spread is normally around $2, so that's a 7-point trade. It went all the way to the second target. So I just would have gone for the shortest one, or the first target. Let's just look at the entry. I'm hovering my cursor on there, and then I look across to the 1 hour. You got your eye on the 1 hour, you can see the cursor there, so it was approximately there. So with that pullback, it would have already given us a blue entry there as well, which is a really strong indicator. If you have I've just opened another candle there. So if we have an entry there and we have a possible entry there, that just makes your 15-minute candle entry much stronger. And then looking down at the stripes, those downward arrows, we'll cover that later, but that the V is for volume, but having 5 down arrows, and the AS is for area of strength, but having the 5 down arrows is really strong. Let's just go across to and we were in on this candle on the hourly, and there we had 6 downward arrows. Just zoom in, and area of strength and volume. So really strong area of strength, volume, area of strength, volume. So this upper channel here looks back to the previous time frames, and this is the current time frame. So we have area of strength and volume, and the same on this side. Where were we on that one there? So yellow stripe is not as strong, red is the strongest, yellow is the second strongest trend indicator downwards, but we had a divergence full sell, downward arrow and volume and downward, and then like I said, we had those 5 down arrows there, but that points back to the previous time frames. So just an example of a trade that really worked out well. And the very next one, let's just hover while we're here, hover on that and see where we were. See if we look across to the hour. So that was also a really good trade. This was actually a better trade, the next 15-minute candle, the one that I showed you the signal for. I'll just bring it up here again. If I can find it. Here it is. Now this was the 15-minute sell signal there, the blue one. That was a really strong one. If we hover on the entry point there and we look across to the 1 hour, we were just above or in the middle of that candle. So we still had enough space to the first target. So if the 1 hour hits its target, that's also, then you don't trade. So if the 1 hour has already hit its target and there's a strong entry on the 15-minute, you just don't enter there. Let's see if we could have taken the 9 points if we hover there. You see, you look across to the 1 hour, it was just before that first target of 20 points. So that was an even better trade. We were just moving away a little bit from the ribbon, so that's why I wanted to use that as an example, because the markets got too far away from the ribbon. That's also a danger sign. This candle brought us back to the ribbon. See how it touched there? That one touched back to the center line or the cheat line, so we were really close, and that's why I would have favored this one. But looking at the market stages that we're in, that blue is a much safer trade, and looking across to the 1 hour, that confirms that. So I hope it was informative, this little example. I'll keep doing this to create confidence in our trading. Right, cheers for now.